guys, we're going to continue working today on comparing 2-digit and 3-digit numbers. Alright, so our standard says that we can compare two 3-digit numbers based on the meanings by hundreds, tens, and ones. Digits using the symbols greater than, less than, and equal to, and record our comparisons. Alright, so that's what we started working on yesterday. We focused mainly on the 2-digit. We worked a little bit on 3-digit, but not that much. Alright, so today we're going to work on the 3-digit. Don't forget that in the top, the very first one, I have all the videos and links to songs and videos that will help you review greater than and less than, okay? That will not let me do it during our videos, so you're going to have to go back and watch those on your own. You can watch any and all of them, and it'll help you learn a little bit more about your symbols, okay? So let's get started. Alright, quick review from yesterday. We have 82 is what? Then 65. Alright, we always look at which place value first. The greatest place value. So what is the greatest place value in these numbers? The tens place. So what is the number or digit in the tens place? It is 8. And in 65, what is the digit in the tens place? 6. Alright, they're not the same, so we can use it to compare. Which is greater or worth more? 8 or 6? It is 8. So it is greater. Remember that alligator mouth is going to chomp the greater number. So we want it to eat that bigger number and go this way. That's the greater than sign. 82 is greater than 65. So we would choose the one that is this way. This one. So I'm going to click on it. Alright, the next one. Alright, let's read the numbers. 172 is what then? 168. Alright, the first place we look is the place that is the greatest place value. What is the greatest place value? It's the hundreds place this time. So let's look in the hundreds place. What digit? It is a 1. What about in 168? What's in the hundreds place? A 1. They're both the same. So now we go to the next place value. So we're looking at the tens place. In 172, how many tens? 7. And in 168, how many tens? 6. Alright, so it's different. We have 6 tens and 7 tens, which is greater. 7 tens is greater. So our alligator mouth is going to chomp the greater number. So it should go this way again. 172 is greater than 168. Alright, so let's try it. Alright. Now let's read these numbers. Wow, they are very similar. Don't let it trick you. 468. Let's look at this number. 480. 486. 468. 486. Okay. Now, let's see which number is greater or if they're the same. First, we start with the value that is the greatest. What digit would be the greatest value? Your hundreds place. So we have 4 hundreds. Uh-oh. Miss Byers, go back. Here we go. 4 hundreds. And in this number, we have how many hundreds? 4. So can we use our hundreds place? No, we cannot. All right, so let's look at the next part. We go to our tens. In 468, how many tens? 6. And in 486, we have how many? Yes, we have 8 tens. So they're different. Which is greater? Yes, this one is greater. 486 is greater. So this time our alligator mouth is going to chomp this way. This says 468 is less than 486. All right, so this would be our answer. Now, here's our next problem. Let's read it. 912 is what then? 637. 912 is what then? 637. All right, the first thing we need to do is look at the greatest place value, which is ones, tens, or hundreds. Our hundreds place. All right, which digit is in the hundreds place here? It is your 9. And in 637, what's in the hundreds place? It is the 6. So which number is greater? 900s or 600s? Yes, 9 groups of 100 is greater than the 6 groups of 100. So, we would have our alligator mouth chomping this way. 912 is greater than 637. All right, let's look at this one. 300 plus 60 plus 5 is what then? 300 plus 50 plus 6. We can look at this one because it's already broken up into the values. All right, let's look for your hundreds place. We have 300 and 300. Are they the same or different? So far the same. So let's go to the tens place. 60 and 50. What do we need to do? 60 is greater or more than 50. That's right. So we would draw our alligator mouth chomping this way. 300 plus 60 plus 5 is greater than 300 plus 50 plus 6. All right, now let's look at this one. Read it. 910 is what then 900 plus 10 plus 0. All right, we already have this one written as a number. Let's make this one into a number. What is 900 plus 10? 910 plus 0 more. It's still 910. So if we have 910 and 910, both sides. So we would say it is equal to. It is equal to. All right, there are a couple more slides that I will leave for you to practice with. I also have a new set of Boom cards I want you to practice with today. Let's look at them. It says, drag the correct symbol to show greater than, less than, or equal to. Compare it. All right, we have 285 is what? Then 472. All right, let's compare it. Start with your hundreds place. We have 2 groups of hundreds, 4 groups of hundreds. Which side is larger? Yes, the 4. So you see they're going to drag the alligator mouth to chomp the number that is greater. All right, so let's try some. I'm not going to let Miss Fires click on it. Come over here and try it. All right, let's look at it, guys. 649 is what then? 469. All right, let's compare these two numbers. Let's look at the hundreds place. All right, what's the digit in the hundreds place here? Yes, 6 groups of 100. And in 469, what's the hundreds? 4. So which is greater, 600s or 400s? 6 groups of hundreds or more. So we need to drag the alligator mouth that will gobble up the larger or bigger number. And then we click Submit Answer. It'll check it if it's right. All right, one more together. 792 is what? The 972. We always look in the greatest place value, which is the hundreds. So we have 700s and 900s. Are they the same? No, so we can compare there. All right, what is greater, 7 or 900s? 900s, so we drag them out. That will gobble up the greater number and click Submit Answer. All right. Now I have it set to give you 15 cards to practice. If you don't do well with it, you can play again and it will give you new cards. So this link will be in here. You can practice different times during the week, okay? You can come back into this lesson and practice these same cards. And you should get new cards about 3 games you play, and then it will start giving you the same cards again. But it's okay to practice the same cards over and over and over. It will only make you better at the skill, okay? So practice as much as you need to, and we will continue learning about this tomorrow. Do your best.